What's going on, guys? So today is Sunday. Just wanted to do a quick video with you guys. I know you guys have been asking me on how to turbo Civic. So this is gonna be on how to turbo B series, but you know, D series H's and K's are usually all the same thing. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick runaround on what parts you need and what to do to be able to turbocharge your Civic. And sorry if I look tired, because I am tired. But I'm gonna knock out this video for you guys. Alright, so let's start with the inside of the car. So, let me move this up. Alright, so starting with the inside of the car. Of course, a lot of people, well, obviously, you guys are gonna need a motor. You guys are gonna need a transmission. I'm just kidding, guys. But anyways, so for the inside of the car, obviously you're gonna need a wideband. A wideband basically replaces the O2 sensor. It's basically like an O2 sensor. And then it reads your air and your fuel ratio. So, and then you read it right here on your AFR gauge, air fuel ratio. The best one to get usually is like the AEM. People, you know, go with like different companies, but most people go with the AEM. So you definitely need that. So when you tune, the tuner can see more or less of where the air and fuel ratio is at. While when you're idling, when you're cruising doesn't really matter, and idling doesn't really matter like that because you're not putting like any crazy load on the car. The most important one is when you're actually like in the car, like when you're hitting the car. Air fuel ratios need to be around anywhere from like I'll say from like 12.8 down. Anything like above might be a little too lean, but if you're all motor, I think it might be okay. I'm not too sure. So that's a crucial part to turbo in your car, or even all motor, because you definitely do need that. Another thing you're definitely gonna need is a boost gauge. So when you're tuning, you can see how much boost the car is hitting, because without this, then you will never know how much boost the car is hitting, and then you'll never know like if you're over boosting anything. For instance, like me, I didn't know my car has been boost creeping for probably a long time. I'm okay with it right now because the car feels good, is driving good, and the AFRs are perfect. So that doesn't bother me right now. But for a lot of people, you know, you might get boost creep, or you know, a vacuum line might pop off and you might be like over boosting. Obviously, if you have a boost cut, then the car will cut off. But if you don't, then you're gonna be fucking. You're gonna blow the motor, because you might boost from like 10 to like 25 pounds in the car. The motor might not be ready for it, and but boof, you're gone. The motor's gone. All right, third, you're gonna need yourself a ECU with Honda. You could do chip. I think people still do chips. I don't even know, because that's like, you know, really old. That's like the old method of doing it. So I don't really know if people still do chips, because I think some tuners actually use it, but I think they use like their Honda, they tune the car, and then they put the tune onto like the chip that you have on your ECU. Which, don't do that. Just get a Honda. Honda has a lot of like benefits. If you have like the V3 like I have, you can actually pull up your phone and see like everything. You can see your sensors, your code. If you have a code, you can erase it. You can see like RPM. You can see your voltage. You can see your map, boost. You can see all of that. So there's a lot more stuff, and it's way better than just like an old school chip. You know, it's a little expensive. It's about $500 just for the Honda, and then you gotta pay like an extra. Well, for us over here, it's $100 to put the Honda onto the ECU. So it's roughly like around $600, but it's worth it, and you get a lot more benefits out of it. Obviously, I'm not gonna pull my fuel pump out right now, but right now I'm running a 255 fuel pump Warboro. The car is hitting 300, a little over 300, so that's pretty good. That's fine for it. Next week I'm gonna let you guys in on another secret. So just whatever, I gotta change out that fuel pump and everything else in the car, because there's a new motor coming. But just stay tuned for that video. Anyways, but yeah, I'm running 255. Depending on what you're going for, if you're doing like a 300 horsepower setup, it'll be fine, because mine's right now is hitting over a little bit over 3, because it's boosting 15 pounds right now, and it's perfectly fine. But if you're going for like what I'm gonna be going for, like around 500 around there, yeah, you're gonna need a bigger fuel pump. And just let you guys in a little secret, but that's gonna take a long time, because I gotta gather up a whole bunch of parts or whatever. But just stay tuned to the next video. Everyone's favorite part, the engine bay. Snap, spitting out a little bit of coolant over here. I'll clean that up anyways. But yeah, so obviously, like I said before, just joking around. Obviously, you're gonna need a motor and everything, but you're gonna definitely need a aftermarket fuel rail. I mean, you might be able to get away with like a stock one, but just get an aftermarket one. Looks better, and you know, it's basically gonna be better off with this because you don't want to get a stock one and then not having enough fuel like going by, and then you gotta change it regardless. I'm definitely gonna need an AEM fuel pressure regulator. I mean, you don't need an AEM one. You can get like, I guess, whatever one you want, but I prefer AEM because, you know, you make great quality parts. So you're definitely gonna need that. And then a crucial part to your build are, you guys can see right here, injectors. So you do not want to run stock injectors because you're only gonna get like, I don't even know how much. You probably won't even get no power at all out of the car. So definitely you're gonna need some injectors. Like I said before, depending on, you know, what you're doing or how much power you're trying to get, you might be okay with like some, you know, 350 cc's, 450 cc's. Me personally, I went with 1,000 cc injectors because the thing about it is, if you want to get injectors, you want to go with more than you're gonna use, because if you want to go higher, then you have that space for it. You won't have to actually sell them and then pay again to get bigger injectors, because there's only like $100 difference around there. So I have 1,000 cc injectors. So right now for the car is probably using, I don't know, maybe 400 cc's, 450 cc's, I don't know. But if I want to boost it up or change the motor and build it or whatever, and I want to do like 600, say, that'll be fine because I have 1,000 cc, so I have all that room, and I'm not gonna go E85. I'm gonna go pump gas, so I'll be perfectly fine with those injectors. So that's another part you guys are gonna need. There's a lot of injector companies out there. I will say do not go with RC injectors because a lot of people say they're trash, and they are. One of the best injectors to me are the Bosch ID1000s, which is what I have. The Bosch ID1000s. They're around like, I think they're like 500, 560, 80 around there. I'm not sure. I got them a while ago. So that's another crucial part to the build. Then you're gonna definitely need a 4-bar map sensor. A stock map sensor, I believe you can use a stock map sensor, but it only will boost like, it'll only probably boost like 8 pounds. So just, it's only $100, so you might as well just, you know, get one. I went with a Honda because I think it's one of the, you know, one of the best ones. I don't really go with like any other brands. So yeah, I went with the Honda. It's $100, and it's a 4-bar map sensor. So literally 1 bar, it's I think 10 pounds. I think. So before, just, you know, do the math, you'll be fine with it. So that's another part you definitely need. Alright, so for the turbo, damn, I gotta clean these headers. You see this? There's some like water and stuff getting on top of it. Look at this right here. So in the winter time, driving with the salt water, you see this? So I gotta change out these nuts and clean them. But this is what happens when the, like, you know, the salt water gets on it and then you get hot. So I could just get WD-40 or scuff pad and clean it. So for the turbo, I'm running eBay turbo. These things are super good, super cheap, and super great. You can run a eBay turbo. Don't listen to what anybody says. I've been running this for literally like 7 years, no problems. I've had this one for almost 2 years already. The previous one, I've had it for like almost 3-4 years or whatever. So, you know, they start smoking a little bit here and there, but who cares? They work. You'll spend literally like $2,000 less than what a fucking Garrett will be. And yes, you know, it's great quality, but these things last a long time. Look at Booster Boys. Look at all the people that use these turbos. They're fine. And if you want to upgrade it, you just use a GT35R, I think it is. That's the one I'm going to get next. That's the one that my friend Andrew got. Booster Boys have. And those things last years without smoking or anything. These are, I'm not sure what manifold this is, but this is a custom made manifold. My friend Andrew gave it to me. So it's literally like a real thick, I don't know what kind of metal they call it, so I forgot, he told me. But this is basically like a Speed Factory Blackwork, same exact material and everything. It's like fully custom made. So this is another crucial part that you guys are gonna need, because I was running the eBay one before this, and the first one I had, it was a, you know, like the ram horn style. It was a really cheap one, whatever, but it lasted me a while. But it cracked on me, so I had to crack it over. Did like some little popcorn welds that my dad did on it, just so I could be able to drive it. And to be honest, don't do that. Just get yourself a real manifold, because I put on a manifold after this one also, and it was another eBay one also, and it literally, I put it on, went to March Madness with it, came back and looked at the manifold, and it was cracked already. It was only $100, but it comes with the turbo kit or whatever. So I just put it on just so I could have something to, to drive with or whatever. So that's another thing you don't wanna do. Just go for, like, they're pretty expensive, like $700-800, but it's worth it, because then that's like the most crucial. That's one of the important parts also to turboing a car. You need that manifold to last you a really long time, because you don't want to keep cracking them and keep switching them out. So I might as well just pay the pay for the expensive one that's guaranteed to work, the real strong one. The ones that are made to last long. Don't buy like a cheap $100 one like I did years ago. For a wastegate, obviously you're gonna need a wastegate, and then you're gonna need some springs. So whatever spring the wastegate has inside, you'll find out, I guess, when you get to the dyno, because some of them be saying 10 pounds and they're not 10 pounds. They'd be like 20 pounds. When I got this one, it said it had like a 10-pound spring in it, and the spring was like a 20-pound spring, so the car was literally just like boosting crazy. And again, with the turbo, you can go with whatever turbo you guys want. You guys go with a Garrett, eBay one, the Borg Warner, whatever you guys want to get. You guys can go with it, but you have to get a specific size that is going to be good for the motor. This is a small motor, so I went with the 50 trim, so it spools instantly, get power instantly. And that pretty much covers everything up. Oh, you can also get, I recommend getting like a bong welded to your valve cover, and then just get like a breather, a little breather can or whatever. I have one because this doesn't really build too much pressure. But like I said, all of this is gonna change within whatever. I'll explain everything to you guys later. But yeah, I recommend you guys getting a bongs on the valve cover, because depending on what motor you do, I don't know if I don't remember if it's like this, but I think every VTEC motor comes with a stock breather stock breather box in the back. You're also gonna need some vacuum lines. So you can get like a little 3-port box, so you can connect all the vacuums to it. So you can connect, you can just use one little box, connect all your vacuum lines for the turbo, for the wastegate, for the blower valve. You can have everything all run into one little solenoid box. And then if you want to do like boost by gear, then you're gonna need like the little solenoids to. Then if you want to do like boost by gear or whatever, you're gonna need like a little boost solenoid to turn up the boost, turn down the boost. So it's all your preference. I don't have it because I'm only boosting 10 pounds, so I don't really need it. But like I said, if you want to boost 20 pounds and you want to have like a little boost controller, you buy that, and then you can just turn up the boost, turn it down or whatever. It's whatever you guys want to do. I'm just letting you guys know the parts that you guys need to just turbo any Civic. I think we covered everything. Obviously you're gonna need take off your like stock fuel filter. I don't think you should run the stock fuel filter, but if you run you could actually run a stock fuel filter. Just change the line to like a bigger. I think I ran like an AN6 line. I think it was. Yeah, I ran like an AN6 line. Don't use like the stock skinny like fuel line, because from what I heard, cylinder number 1 won't burn won't get enough fuel, and then you blow the motor. So I swapped out mine to like a -6 line, but now I just don't have a fuel filter. I just have the Russell tuck fuel filter, so it's like a little fuel filter like that big. You guys can see right here, I got the fuel line right here, goes back there, and then the filter is actually right there, if you guys can see it. It says, a tuck Russell fuel filter. So that's what I'm running right now on my car. So I think I basically ran over everything. If I miss anything, you guys can let me know. But I think I did everything. Yeah, I think I did everything. I want to play it safe and do it the right way. So I'm not running a stock oil pan. As you guys can see. Can you guys see up there? So that's basically a Moroso oil pan. They run about $160, I think. Yeah, some people run their stock oil pan, and they just weld the bong. They weld the bong to it for the return line on the turbo. I went with the Moroso because it has a baffle on the bottom, so it's like a little plate that prevents the oil from like splashing away from the oil pickup. So my oil pan takes a little bit more oil also, so it's great. And then like I said, on the bottom has like a baffle, so when you're turning and everything, the oil stays inside there, and the oil pickup could still pick it up. On a stock pan, it doesn't have that, so the oil can just go from here all the way up there, and then, you know, if the oil pickup doesn't pick up oil, then you hurt the motor. So that's another great thing to get for your turbo car, is a Moroso oil pan made for it. And it has like it has bongs already. You just have to buy one and just screw one in, and you can literally just put one in the front, one on the side, one on the other side. Like, it has three different ports where you could put your return line to wherever you want. And then the blower valve, of course, my blower blower valve is right here. Just like a regular Emusa blower valve tool. That doesn't really matter. They all usually, to me, they all do the same thing. I know a couple people that run the same exact Emusa blower valve. Doesn't really matter. But like I said, people are gonna tell you different. This is just me. What I've ran with, I know people that I know have ran also. Like my friend Drew, got a fully built H to B, making like, well, before it made like 600. He has a blower. He had the Emusa blower valve. He had the dual ball bearing GT35R, something like that. It's the same as like eBay turbo, guys. I was telling you guys to do if you wanted to turbo your car. And yeah, guys, I think that's about it. I mean, I think I went over everything. Again, if I missed anything, you know, feel free to let me know, guys. I think I went over everything. So that's basically what you need to turbo car. Piping, obviously, you know, it's common sense. You guys need. Piping is, you know, I'm running 2.5 inch piping right now. I'm gonna change it to 3-inch. And then I'm running like a little small intercooler. I'm gonna change that out also. But if you make it small, like if you're making like 300, that intercooler is fine. It doesn't really affect you that much. And then my throttle body, I have a Blocks 70mm throttle body. So obviously you're gonna want to change out your stock throttle body and put an aftermarket one on, because, you know, you want that better airflow to go in. But like I said, depending on the motor, you have a big motor, then just go, you know, big throttle body and all that. But you have like a small motor, it's a 1.6, so you guys catch the drift. But yeah, guys, so, you know, that's basically my tutorial on what you need to turbo a car. Everybody has different opinions. Everybody, you know, builds a car differently. You guys can see this car has been good to me since I've, you know, swapped the motor in years ago. I wouldn't tell you guys any like information that's not true and that I wouldn't use myself and what I'm currently using right now. So yeah, guys, this is basically my Turbo B16. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment down below. Go cop yourself some merch. I've just ordered the sweaters. If you guys didn't get a sweater, sorry you guys missed out. But I have a few extra that are ordered. They'll be coming in probably like around the 5th. So if you guys want, go cop yourself some merch. I got the sweaters in that I just ordered, and I have t-shirts and hats downstairs also, and stickers. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to like one of my previous videos. You guys see me talking about the merch. But if you guys, you know, enjoy, like the merch, go ahead and support your boy. It's my first merch drop. It's been going pretty good also too. I'm already like on my 4th batch of my 3rd batch of t-shirts. My 4th batch is just with hoodies, and then after that I want to do other stuff, which will come soon. So yeah, guys, thank you guys again for watching. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment down below. I'll try my best to answer them. And yeah, remember, guys, build to enjoy. Oh, and before end this video, please like this video, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. I'm trying to hit 30,000 subscribers, guys. So for me to you, please hit that like button. It does a lot for my channel. Boosts up and puts my algorithm like, you know, higher, and then my videos go out to a lot more people. So if you guys support your boy, like this video. Remember, guys, build to enjoy. Peace out.